Oh yeah, Observer Siege. I forgot about that. That's crazy. Yeah, the stalker shots are actually taking so long. It's like a very weird feeling. I don't have the rhythm yet of how they shoot. It'll take a little bit. Oh. Oh yeah! I forgot about that. My hands are freezing. Oh my god, it's getting so cold in Korea right now.
You have not enough minerals.
So crazy. What a crazy ability. Hey, thanks for the cheer there. You're the best. The king of the nerds for the kids. Which one from forward? Oh, thank you. Guys, you don't need to give me money for my kids. I'm alright, but thank you. I'm a little bit confused about everything.
More minerals are required.
I keep forgetting I have things like Chrono Boost to do.
Your probes are under attack. You must construct additional. Vespine gas. Assimilate more Vespine gas.
Glory to the Daylong.
Assimilate more Vespine gas. You have not enough minerals.
Fuck me.
The threads. Oracle perceiving. An omen.
research has concluded.
Harmonized. The stars align.
We require addition.
I am here in the shadows.
Not enough energy.
Wow, that tag duration's super short now.
Glory to the day.
Whoops, okay.
Our probes are in harm's way. Our forces have finished upgrading. Those cowards have attacked our probes.
Glory to the Daylon.
You have not enough mineral. Your probes are under attack. Waste that in the power field.
Oh.
An Aerodine washer.
I have a lot of gas.
Unacceptable war location.
Glory to the Daylon.
You have not enough minerals. Mineral field depleted.
An omen.
More minerals are required.
I am here.
Nazutai.
What is that? That's a marauder?
An Aerodine.
Okay, cool.
We do not have enough minerals. We have used up a mineral field. Our research has concluded.
Glory to the Daylon.
Mineral field depleted.
How can I
We have used up a mineral field. You have not enough. Upgrade complete.
I am here in the shadows.
We do not have enough minerals. More minerals are required. Our forces, we do not have enough minerals.
can I aid you?
Oh, what? Oh, I missed that.
We meet our end. The firstborn shall persevere.
I return to serve.
An erudite.
Our duty is
Glory to the Daemon.
Poison eclipse.
Where shall we walk? Glory to the Daemon. The enemy has discovered us.
mineral. It is not possible to warp there.
Harmonized. Extract. The firstborn shall persevere.
We have used up a mineral field. We cannot support any additional supply.
Glory to the Daemon. Where shall we march?
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, obviously. See, I like this guy in the chat. This is a smart guy in the chat right here. The new mechanics for Protoss are better, but need some refining to keep the balance. Bam, done. You got it. The ideas are all fantastic, I think, that we're entering into with StarCraft 2. I like these Oracle nerfs, even though I'm annoyed, because I love tagging shit with Oracle and seeing it forever. 3-time resub. Eraser SC, thank you, thank you. But yeah, that's something to say. Someone's asking, do you think TVP is imba, or that we just need to figure out what to do? Okay, you know what? Let me go look at some patch notes real quick to get a real total feel for this, right? Because I was kind of like not paying too much attention. I had BlizzCon prep and stuff like that. Hold on, guys. Let me find the patch notes real quick. Okay, let's look at these notes. Because I'm starting to figure out what... Okay, so Terran. Okay, Raven got changed. We don't care about that for this matchup. Liberator. No longer gets sight range bonus after transforming into Defender. Will receive vision of the targeted location. Okay, so that's like a slight nerf, but probably a good idea. Cyclone. Okay, lock-on is better. That's good. Starts with a cloak ability, the Ghost. Oh, okay, okay. Starting energy down a little bit. Marauders. Graphic change. Widowmine just revealed. Okay, so there is a slight anti-air buff to Cyclone, a slight buff to Ghost. Actually, I don't know if we should call that slight. Maybe that's more than slight. I know that the energy, the starting energy went down, but that seems pretty good still. There's not many games where you need the Ghost to pop out and you need 75 energy at that exact moment to stay alive, right? So let's call that a slight buff. Looks like Mech got a slight buff. That doesn't help against Protoss. And then the Widowmine got a significant nerf. That is a significant nerf. Okay, now let's take a look at Protoss. So Protoss, just everything kind of got changed. And I think that the current numbers, it could be buffs for these things that were changed. That probably was not what was intended. Looking at this, well, obviously the Disruptor, we had to nerf the shit out of that. Fuck that unit, right? The thing is, it dominated. We saw M. Canning win 3 GSLs this year, so we needed to nerf that. Very important. This High Templar, a attack is so funny to me. Why does that exist? Oh, Thermal Lance base range increased. Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, so without the upgrade now it has 7 range instead of 6. Oh, that's kind of cool. Okay. Yeah, the Thermal Lance damage has changed quite a bit. And a pretty big Oracle nerf. Stasis Sword and Revelation both nerfed. Oh, and Pulsar Beam weapon changed to from spell to normal damage. Wow. That was a good change. That's smart. Damn. Those guys at Blizzard, man, they know some things. I didn't even think of that as being a possible change, but that's actually really, really smart. It's going to be a lot worse against buildings now and stuff like that. Harder to clean up everything. That was a really good change. I like that. Oh, and Shade Sight was increased. That's nice. That should happen. That was kind of ridiculous, the 2 Shade Sight. And a visual effect. Okay, so taking a look at this, right? So what I see from Terran is that it is slightly nerfed, I think, against Protoss in a way that it was all being played before. But I see a lot of people whining and complaining, and I understand it's a frustrating game, but there might be a slightly new way that needs to be played. So let's just brainstorm for a second, right? Let's brainstorm, guys, in the chat. Let me move you to my main monitor so I'm not always looking at the side of my head. Okay, so anyways, I mean, it's a very good patch. There's no question about that. This is all quality stuff that's being changed. So Widow Mines aren't going to counter things as hard. Oracles aren't as good as they were. That was definitely a nerf to it. Now you have shield batteries that you can make, but the Mothership Core can't solely defend an area. How do you put this together into a new, some new moves that you can do as Terran, I'm wondering. It seems, I feel like maybe Terrans need to cheese for a couple days to force the meta to change up a little bit, right? Because right now Protosses are probably going to kind of do old builds with like a shield battery added in, a couple of earlier stalkers, and be okay, and that's like, I think that part of the reason a lot of people are having trouble in TVP right now, it's very obvious what Protoss has to do with the Mothership Core going away, right? The Stalker gets a better gun for single volleys, and you get the shield battery, so we just instantly do that. Now, for the Terran change, it's kind of sneaky because not much was changed. So people, like, for Protoss, right? They're like, hey, guess what? You can't play how you used to play. You just can't. You can't do it. The unit isn't there. You can't make it. Okay? So Protoss has changed completely. Now, Terrans, I think, are playing basically the same way that they were, because you didn't get, like, a unit removed or a unit added. And that's faulty thinking. Like, Protoss is changing how they play. Change how you fucking play as Terran. Come on. Let's be smart here. Okay, so yeah, okay, I see a guy in the chat saying proxy aggressive shell rush is pretty okay right now. Yeah, that seems like, see, this is a smart way to do it. Try some proxy marauders. Try some ghost rushes, right? You're starting with cloak. That's kind of crazy, guys. That's kind of wild. You might be able to get some things done because Protoss is definitely not going to be going robo, right? And like, if you're having to use Oracle energy on that, that's, I mean, hey, this is some good ideas. I like it. But I think that this is a good way to help reset a meta and figure out where it's supposed to be. You should always start at the ground level, right? This was like a very funny thing that happened in the very beginning of Wings of Liberty when it came out. This is just something I noticed like during the beta and stuff. All the Europeans were teching up and macroing. And I was like, what is wrong with your server? Is no one rushing? Whereas on the NA server, everyone was just rushing a lot. And I think that is such a superior way to just learn right at the beginning. If you are, so like right now it's a new patch, rush. Just keep rushing, right? You gotta like force people to stop playing as greedy and learn like what stops what now. We need all this information kind of redone. Can you abuse the shield battery early on? Can you use these Marauder rushes or force Protoss? Is there going to be a ghost build that forces Protoss to get early detection? I don't know. I don't know any of this yet. None of us do. But these are the types of ways that I think that you have to kind of look at it and think about it right now. You got to be creative, which is the most fun part of StarCraft. Come on! Think about this for a moment. Yes, it's good to grind out builds that Beyond does or Innovation does or whoever the hell, right? And to practice these things and copy them to get better, to learn in that way. But the true way to play StarCraft is to experiment and be creative and figure out your own path in a lot of ways as well. So do that. It's going to be more fun, I promise you. Self-expression through StarCraft is one of the most delightful and fun things to do.